Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day to all of y'all. It's time for more art. Let's get into it. What? Where do those shades come from? Hello, it is Wednesday, my dudes. Hello, everyone. How are you heckin' doing? Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Painted Sonnet. Hello, Batsy. Hello, Meowie. Hello, Dom the Goblin. Hello. Hello. I hope you're all doing all right today. I myself had a good day. It was a good day today. And it's all down here from here. Meaning it's just that much closer to the heckin' weekend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Painted, I saw that you said you have a boo-boo tooth. Yeah, you got a root canal today, so you're hurting. Oh my God. I have never had a root canal, but I don't expect that they feel good or great or amazing. So I hope you feel better soon. Give me a kiss. Is your face numb? Is it still numb? Oh my goodness. I think that's the funniest thing whenever you go to the dentist and they gotta do something for your mouth and they freeze you. And then it's like it lasts for hours and hours and like half your face is frozen or something. Not anymore. That's why it's hurting. Oh my goodness. Didn't feel anything for a while. It was nice. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I never had a root canal, but I have had some really bad experiences at the dentist regarding wisdom teeth. I had like one wisdom tooth, which was so easy to extract because it was already sticking out in a weird way. So it was just like, they just had to hook behind it and pull and it came out. Yay. But for the 3 remaining wisdom teeth, they had to do a bit of digging. And I won't go into gruesome details or anything, but I had to, they pulled one out and it hurt so bad. They gave me as much drugs as they were legally allowed to. And I could still feel everything. I was amazed. I was like, how could you have given me the legal limit of mouth freezing drugs and I still feel everything? I found out later when I had to get my other wisdom teeth removed that in my jaw where my molars and all that stuff sits, that sits on a nerve, directly on a nerve. So for the second part where they had to remove more wisdom teeth, they just had to put me out. They just had to knock me out. I just had to take a little snooze and then they could surgically remove them. No problem. But yeah, the other one was on a nerve and I felt so freaking validated because I remember my dentist at that time was like, oh yeah, Ripley's tough. Ripley's tough. She can handle this extraction, no problem. And it was the worst experience of my life. And I was like, I'm not tough. I'm a wimp. And then it turns out, my teeth set on a fucking nerve. So, validated. Got your tooth yanked over a root canal. Gruesome. Got a sore leg and an ankle. Rest it up. That's my order. That's my order to you. Get some ice. Put your leg on a pillow so it's really comfortable and then freeze the shit out of it, but not too much, just enough, just as long as you can handle it. And then when it's too cold, make your leg cozy. Yeah, I'm allergic to pain. That's fair. A pain fucking sucks. I wouldn't wish pain on anybody. Rest in peace to my leg. Be nice to the leg. Yeah, that's right. You just make your leg cozy and happy. Anyway, guys. We're drawing today. I'm going to continue working on Rolan. Yesterday, more or less, I finished his head. The hair is done. The hair shines are there. There's a few things that I can change, but I'll probably just do that off stream. But for now, the bulk is done. And I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy. I'm allergic to bullshit. Oh my God. What a good thing to be allergic to. Honestly. Amazing. All right. So I also asked you guys what you guys wanted me to work on after finishing the head. And on the poll, I asked if you wanted the legs or the arms, of which there are 3, or the torso area. And the people have spoken. The people say they want the torso area. So that's what I'm going to do. So just to give you guys kind of an idea, we got the normal jacket. We have this, I'm calling this the frenzy jacket. It's the slightly off the shoulder look. And then of course there's the shirt and the arms under the shirt. Although the arms aren't necessarily part of the torso, the arms are part of the arms. And then of course there's also, we got the normal collar, and then we also have the frenzy collar. And fun fact, the frenzy collar goes with this hand. Yes. Hell yeah. Oh man, the fishing is popping off. You'd love to see it. And then of course there's also the neck. Is there anything else part of the torso? Oh, it's the DuckDuckGo! What a good catch, Pipsqueak Boy 2000. We love the DuckDuckGo. Oh yeah, and then there's the back pieces. Wait, what is this? Oh, I drew the outline of the back. I probably will use that. Triggerfish. What? I don't remember seeing that fish before in my life. Okay, so yeah, that's all of the pieces it looks like. So probably gonna start with the shirt. Methinks the shirt. Oh, that's the collar back. Ew. All right. I see. You gotta wait a little over a minute, and then you could cast your line again, get some cool fish. Fun fact: we've only seen the whale twice. Someone fished up the whale yesterday. It was incredible. What the frick is this? What the frick is that? Is it part of the back? Now I have to figure this out. What the frick is that? I'm gonna do my trick. I have a trick to remove it. Wait, it'll remove everything. Never mind. I lied. Wait, is it just the background maybe? I think it's just the background. Hold on. It's just the background. I figured it out. That's wild. How did that happen? Boop. Fixed it. That would have been so distracting. I would not have liked that at all. I hate when there's so many layers you can't figure out where something is. Yeah, right? Like, I have a trick where, like, if it's in a file folder and, like, you circle it with the select tool, then you can get rid of it. But I was like, oh shit, what if it deletes everything within that little selected area from all layers? I don't think it would have, but that would have been really bad. Really bad. Although I guess I could have also done this. I can turn off the whole model and it would have still been there. And that's how I would have known. All right, so, okay, torso time. There is the shirt. There is, oh, I was measuring out, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? I have like extra layers of lines and stuff. I guess from when I was sketching him out. Those will get deleted eventually. But all that's in here is the shirt. Bonk! I don't have an exclamation bonk command, but you can use your channel points to bonk me. You just have to go to the channel points and then unleash the bonk from within. Find the bonk within yourself. Cast bonk. Sick. You got a koi. Okay, so. Yeah. Like that. Just like that. Just like that. All right, so we're gonna shade the shirt and his key colors. It's like the other characters have like one key color. I guess in a way you could argue that Rolan has two key colors. His two key colors is going to be blue and brown. Blues and shades of like browns and oranges and yellows. And that's fine with me. That's fine with me. It's a hermit crab. Oh yeah, I do have a thing that in channel points that you could save up for if you want to see a custom item put into the pond. That's right. You could put stuff into the pond, so to speak. If you have a suggestion that you're like, I really want to see this. I want to see this specifically in the pond. And I will consider it. I will consider it. All right, I'm just, it is now my life mission to get a whale. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. I believe in you. Surely, with determination, you will get it. Where's the upper arms? I want to hide the upper arms. I don't have to. It looks weird without the arms. I'm leaving the arms. Fish out a cat? Yeah, a cat. That would be pretty cute, Liv. A cat would be cute. Save the cat. Get that cat out of the water. I wonder if there is like a catfish in the water, right? Like there has to be, right? Okay, so here's my logic around shading the shirt. The shirt's not really going to be seen often because I don't know. Well, now that I say it, like Roland's player could, if he wanted to, take off the jacket. If he wanted to. Okay, I think this is a good spot to start with shading, and then I could just lower the opacity. That's my goal. That's my plan. And I'm turned off the symmetry tool because it doesn't make too much sense that the left side would be like absolutely identical to the right side. That just doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to see what happens. This part can look crazy. Basically, my method of attack is I just sort of like map out where I want the shadows to be, and then I blur the fuck out of them. I blur the fuck out of them. It's very much a trust the process sort of situation. Do 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 do. I'm glad that you guys like the fishing, though. Hell yeah. Get your fishing on. Another koi. Ooh. Ugh, dead sail. Whoa! Oh my god, that scares me every fucking time! Fucking treasure chest! That is really good loot, by the way. Who pulled that? Ooh, Dom the Goblin! Congratulations. Yeah, treasure chest, good loot. Solid loot. You should feel proud of that loot. You should be like, fuck yeah, I got the treasure chest! Look how much gold that it's giving you, like... Oh man, you get to brag now. Bragging rights are yours. They're yours to command. I know, like, I should read like these dark lines, these little black lines to like go suggest where wrinkles would go, and I'm just like, haha, forget that. I'm doing my own thing. So long past Ripley's plan, whatever your plan was. It was like pretty much like a couple months ago now, so. Why does the internet lag? I don't know. Hopefully it's not my internet. My internet has improved, but my internet's also still not perfect. Still not as good as I want it to be. But I mean, thankfully it only crapped the bed once during yesterday's stream. Only once. I count that as a win, pretty much. Oh! Wait, where is it? There's a dungeon happening. But it's invisible? What is happening? Yeah, exclamation join, get in on it. It's real. Hold on. Where's Tangia dungeon? Tangia. That's so weird. No, it should be there. It should be visible. Something weird happened. I don't know. That's pretty weird. Hello, creative. Do you have any advice for getting motivation up? That is an excellent question. And at first, I think like my first piece of advice is sometimes you need to recharge your batteries, right? So I feel like the first step in getting your motivation back up is to remember to be kind to yourself. Because sometimes you're just tired. Sometimes you don't feel like doing this stuff, right? And it's one of those things that if you try to force yourself to do a thing, it's only going to cause you to feel more burned out, which is obviously the opposite of what you're trying to do. Pipsqueak Boy 2000, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the hunt. Hope you enjoy your stay. So yeah, that's the first step. The first step is remember to be nice to yourself, because you know sometimes taking a rest is okay. And I can relate to that too, because what was it like over the weekend? I got a new couch, which is freaking awesome. I love it so much, but it took a lot of effort to rearrange my basement and get all of the stuff that I have, because I have a lot of shit. Oh my god, I have so much just fucking pointless collective shit. But I had to like move it all and stuff, which was so tiring. And after all that was said and done, I definitely had a thought where it was like, I need to draw. I need to keep working on my models, because if I don't work on my models, they won't get done. And if they don't get done, then I'll never have this. And like, you know, you spiral a little bit. And in that moment, I had to like take a break and just be like, okay, Ripley, chill the frick out. You worked really hard this weekend. I think you're entitled to like a break sometimes. And I just played The Sims 2 that evening, and I'm really glad I did, because like as soon as I did that, the next day, here I am again. I'm happy. I'm working on my drawing, and I feel good about it, and I'm excited to work on it and all that good stuff, right? So, you're logging off. All right, Dom. Congrats on getting a treasure chest and all the other stuff that you fished. Have a great rest of your evening. So yeah, I would say like that's step number 1. And then after your break, if you still don't feel motivated to do the thing that you either have to do or you want to do, then I don't know. I would just say like, is this something that you really have to do? Because it depends, right? If it's something that you just don't find fun anymore, then you have to be like, okay, I'm not finding this fun. Why? Maybe do a little introspection, and maybe that'll give you some clarity, maybe. I know sometimes, like, what's a good thing? Like, there's occasionally, you know, like adulting. You got to do adult. There are things I really want to do. Okay. Well, maybe a way to keep motivated about stuff that you really want to do is break it down into baby steps. Because maybe it's one of those things where it's maybe it's something that you're kind of avoiding because it seems so daunting, right? Like it's a big scary thing. So maybe it's something you could try to break down into little baby steps. Instead of like doing the whole thing or putting a lot of immense pressure on yourself, what little step toward your goal can you do that'll like you'll get there, and then you can take a break, but hey, you did a thing and you should feel proud. Maybe that would be how I approach it. To be honest, it might be that. Because it's a VTuber. Oh my god, okay. It is. Here, all right. Now that I know the end goal, listen. A VTuber model, when you look at it from the onset, from the beginning, it seems like a daunting task. I can totally relate. To be honest, I love rigging, but I don't like the model art. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. VTuber model for redesign. So you have the redesign, you have the design done. Yeah, I would just say like you could challenge yourself because because it's a model, you could break it down in any kind of baby steps as you want, right? Like you could do the parts that you love to draw the most and just work on those first, or you could be like, you know what? I hate shoes, so I'm gonna work on the shoes, and then once those are done, I have to take a break and do something fun. So at least like the shoes got done. It doesn't even need to be the entire shoes. Like maybe you're just like, I'm gonna work on the toe. All right, I did the toe. And even though it's a small thing, you still made a step towards getting the art done, right? That's why I was gonna ask how to separate the hair, but then I forgot to send you the ref sheet. Oh, you can still send me the ref sheet if you want. Yeah, you probably don't. I don't know if you revealed your design. If you revealed your design, you can post it in the art chat in my Discord, and I'll take a look at it once I can, and I can give you some advice. Probably tomorrow at some point for sure. But yeah, I can absolutely try to give you some advice there. And if it's supposed to be secret, then you're welcome to DM it to me too. That's fine. That's okay. And me. When suddenly it changes, violently it changes. Hooah! Count Quackula, let's go. Can I send it on Twitter? Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that works too. Yeah, I should have my DMs. They should be open. If you have issues, let me know. You give it to me. In May. Okay, let me see if let me start a Tangia dungeon and see if it appears. I'm still weirded out that it didn't appear. That was weird. That's not right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, hold on. I could fix this. I don't know why it borked, but you know, sometimes these things bork and you just gotta like hit it with a wrench and then it'll fix it. I had to pickle the sound. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. It would be this one, and then... Okay, hope maybe that fixed it. It did! It fixed it! I'm a genius! Yay! I Nova! Scent. I really don't know how to layer hair. Ooh, okay, let me... You know what? I'll take a little peekaboo now. We can talk about it while I work on this shading. Tangie Dungeon, why do you sound so freaking cursed? Jesus Christ, the Tension Junction sounds like it's dying. There we go. Ooh, creative. Of not revealing anything, but I really like the vibes. I like the eyes, especially. Aha. The way that you drew the hair is actually really good, because I can clearly see how layers could be separated. The only issue for me is to say it with words. So creative. This is what I'll do when I have time to like properly respond tomorrow. I'll just like, if you're okay with it, I'll just sort of like use a red line to help explain like my logic and how I would separate the layers, because I feel like if it's something visual, it might better explain what I'm thinking. But the way that you drew it is very good, and I could clearly see how like layers would be separated. Let me see here. There's also things that would explain layer separation. Like I think let me try it. If I go live 2D hair separation into Google, what happens? What happened? Because there's like a few tutorials when I was like first looking that kind of like explained it really well. That one might not be like as good of an example. Like I love it when artists like turn the live 2D into like a 3D image to better like explain like how the layers sort of fall into place. Because like the idea, and I could kind of explain with my model here, right? Like with how my head turns and stuff. The bangs of my model that I currently have, all the bangs would be like on the front of the head, right? So that if I turn that, if it goes across my eyes, it's in front of my eyes. It's like over my nose. I can't make it go over my mouth, but like my bangs are at the front, right? And then behind that you have my half pony, which is pulled up. And then behind the half pony is actually the hair pieces that come to the front of my chest, and then hair pieces that fall behind my shoulders. And then behind everything is my ponytail, right? My hair might not even be a good example, because like the half pony pulled up, that's some advanced, it's not even advanced tech, but you kind of want to like imagine your hair like foreground, middle ground, and background. And that's kind of like the same approach that I have with Roland's hair here too, because his hair, I have the bangs here all separated on their own layer, and the idea is that if there's a strand that you think would move separately, then you gotta, it's probably a good idea to separate it. And I don't even think my hair is a good example, because this is like probably more complicated than it needs to be, because like not only do I have these bang pieces, right, but if I go into like this singular bang right here, I've already like gone in and even I've cut it even further. I put the tip on its own layer, I put that piece on its own layer, that piece on its own layer, and then finally the top piece, right? So this one bang has 4 pieces within it. Which I only do that because I think when it when the head moves and stuff, it'll hopefully look 3D and not flat. That's the goal there. But if just to break it down more simply, because like you don't have to go too complicated with it. You can just have like the hair that would be the bangs. And then side hair. And I have base hair. So I guess I kind of have like 3 layers for the front of the head. And then when it comes to the back hair, especially for Rolan here, this would be different for a person with long hair or layers in the back. But I feel like for Rolan, the only piece I need for him in the back is like this singular layer, this one layer that acts as the back of his head. To be honest, I just struggle with translating the layering to your style. I like a lot of the really good artists separate every single strand, but then mine, the big pieces are more cartoony. Yeah, and honestly, I think especially like for like, I don't know, if you're just learning and stuff, I almost think that's like easier to like work with, right? Because you don't need a little bit of layers. You just need like the main stuff, right? Big chunky pieces will do the job. And there are a lot of models who have like big chunky hair, cartoony hair, and it looks really cool. So if anything, it's going to be like less of a headache, which is good. It's good. So scary. Every time I see streaming announcements on Discord, I read streaming announcements like steamy announcements. What steamy announcements do you got, Ripley? Oh my, the steamiest. We're just talking about hair as I shaded this t-shirt. Thank you so much for trying to help me. Yeah, no worries. Like I'll be able to do a red line I feel like to better explain myself. Wait, was this linked to a video? Ooh, I found the exact tutorial, and this isn't even like a video. This just sort of breaks it down. Here we go. Hey guys, for those looking for help with hair and stuff, this is the link for you. Let me put it in there a few times. Check that out. I looked at this before, and it does a really nice breakdown of layers for the hair. This is exactly what I was thinking of. You could do it simply, and you could do it even more detailed. There you go. Hopefully that helps. Hell yeah. Question: how do y'all decide on a model design? I'm over here trying to make up my mind. I'm having the hardest time. Oh my gosh. That's probably like the hardest decision. My solution to that particular problem, honestly, is to make mental notes of like, oh yeah, that other design idea that I really, really like, I'll just make that into a future model at some point. That'll be a future heckin' model. One such idea I had was, I want to make like I want to be a racing ghost, some sort of racing ghost Luke. Because I think that would be really freaking cool. And I'm just like, it'll be a future model at some point. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it will happen. And it'll be so sick. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I'm manifesting. I am manifesting. If a woodchuck chucked 164 wood and started 876, that's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood that he'd have to chuck. Oh, you have long hair? Nice, Key. Also, hello, Key. I don't know if I said hi. As an artist myself, I was able to take the things that I like and just draw 15 different designs based on that. Yeah. Racing Ripley, Mario Kart Night specific. Yeah, basically. I'm just like, I freaking love Mario Kart. I love racing games. I'd rock a model that was all about racing. I feel like it's appropriate. Inside my body crumbles. My body. Oh, sick. I love gummies from the lake. Give me your gummies from the lake. I should have just used the fill tool. Oh well. Delicious wet sharks. I really need to start making a list and figure out what my favorite ideas are. I'm the type of person who spends hours on character creation in games. Trying to mind model design feels like torture. Yeah, now, like, honestly, the racing Ripley idea came like after I already came up with this design that you see before you today. And really, I remember when I was designing this, like, I had my Vroid that I made prior to this. And I love my Vroid. I do love my Vroid model. But in designing my Live 2D, I was like, okay, I am a ghost VTuber. I feel like I kind of painted myself in a corner a little bit because it's like, you're a ghost VTuber. How do you visually get the idea of ghost across to your audience? How the heck does one even achieve that without like making yourself transparent and barely visible on the screen, right? It was something I kind of struggled with at first. And maybe admittedly even now, like, this is my ghost VTuber model, but maybe I can make improvements as time goes on. There's always room for improvements. What was the thing I struggled the most with? I'm a ghost? Yes. Yes! I'm a ghost VTuber. It's tricky. So, when I was designing this VTuber model, and I'll quickly go over it since we're on the topic. Ah, spooky, I know. When I was drawing this model, the pose I chose was very purposeful because I wanted to look like I'm floating. Yeah. So that was the first artistic decision I made. It was like, I want the pose to look like I am floating. That's decision number one. Decision number two was deciding on which elements, visual elements, I wanted to use to try and get the idea across that I'm a ghost. So I was thinking like ghost stuff, right? And the three, was it three? I have to think. At least two elements that I picked. I wanted to pick three, but what the heck was the third one? I don't remember. But yeah, the first element that I chose to represent my ghostliness was chains, right? Some ghosts have chains. So that's why I have a chain bow necklace. I think bows was the third one. I liked bows. Actually, yeah, bow was the third element, I guess. But yeah, chains was the first element, and then the second element was ooze. Ooze. And ooze in my design is kind of subtle. Chains, not as subtle, but still kind of subtle. Because like there's the necklace, right? But also I have some chains on my belt. I have some chain motifs on my skirt. You could argue that like my fishnets are like chains, like chain link fence. I got chain garters. Yeah. And then I guess the bows are there. Like I have my cute little metal bows there. I have ooze themed stockings. My shoes are just awesome. They're just awesome. I don't know how else to I don't know what else to say about that. And then I got ooze elements on like the tips of my fingernails. I got it on my bracelets. The only downside about these particular elements is you don't see them too much. You don't really see my hands a lot, which is definitely a downside. Cause look at how they move. I love that. And then of course there's ooze on my belt. I got a slimy belt. Yep. But my favorite ooze detail is the slight ooze that you see on my sweater vest. I like that detail a lot. And then I have like little drips of ooze on my earrings as well. So those are the kinds of things I went with. Another detail you could say is my eyes, because I have a lot of souls in my eyeballs. Yeah. Yeah. I do like that detail a lot too. Chain garters though, putting them on feels like a chore because they'd be so cold. Well, I'm a ghost, so cold never bothered me anyway. Yeah. Yeah. And then of course there's the monster mouth. I have the monster mouth as well because I was like, I'm a ghost. I want to be able to transform into scary shit. So I came up with the monster mouth as like a first pass. But if I were to redo my model, oh man, monster form I'd go even more ham with monster mode. I'd go further with monster mode. I'd be so monster. The most monster mode. People would see it and be like, Nosferatu, who? I don't know her. Because it's Ripley. Have you seen Ripley? To see you. Yeah, go further beyond. Yeah. Ghost and... Wait, what? Ghost and Disney protagonist? I've never seen anyone. Are you referring to me as that? Because that's a first. That's a first officially. I'm a monster, and occasionally I befriend animals. What? And what? Nosferatu, who I only know Ripley Boo. Yeah, I see a lot of riggers who separate their head line art from their head color. But is that required? Because my regular art, I use the outline tool to add line art and color at the same time. Because line art on models is so time consuming. Separate the line art from head color. It depends on how you want to animate it. That I know for sure. Yeah. Oh yes, yes, because the cold never bothered me anyway. Yes. You just got my Disney reference. Okay. But yeah, like I said, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to have it so that when your like model turns their head a certain distance, the line disappears. Like if you look at my head, if I turn here, you'll notice the line at my cheek disappears. If you want that to happen, then that's when you need to have the line separated. Now, here's something to consider. For this particular model that I'm drawing, I discovered the magic that is backfills. And holy crap, backfills is like, I love it so much. So yeah, so for my current model here that I drew, the model that's moving right here, I did not do any backfills. And certain, like if I zoom in, you could see potentially spaces between the line art and like the colored lines and stuff. But here's backfills. Backfills is amazing. So there's this head, right? If I go like this, boom. The line that you thought was a line isn't a line. It's a backfill. It's just a nebulous void that when it goes back, it is the line art. It is the line art, but it's also a backfill. So that it's in the front. The line is actually a shadow. Disgusting. Now, the reason why I did that is that if I want to make the line disappear when he like looks up or looks to the side or whatever, I could just squish it in to make it disappear, right? I didn't expect it to be that. Backfill! I freaking love backfills. Holy shit, man. I love them. I love them. I'm really happy. But yeah, so you can parallax it. Exactly. So if at certain angles you need to make it disappear, you can just go shoop. The other reason why I like it is I have this layer currently clipped to this layer. So if I unclip it, it looks like he has a plate. But if I clip it to his skin, then again, at different head angles, I can move this around. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to have the disappearing liner, then that's when you need to have the line separated from... Oh! Did I scare you guys? It's okay. But yeah, it depends on what you want to do. If you don't want to have moving shadows or any of that stuff, then you could probably get away with the with all of it being on one layer. It just depends on the what you want to achieve when you animate it. Yeah. The tips and tricks and shenanigans to add detail for live 2D is nuts. Yeah. And I haven't even like actually rigged anything yet. I don't know how well this will work, but I just love to go bam. The other place where backfills come in handy, and you'll see me using backfills a lot, is hands and joints. Hands and joints. Oh my God. Backfills are such a godsend for those particular parts of the body. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. But yeah, like it's really all you want to do. Like if you want to just have it all on one layer, you have to. It's not like a hard and fast rule, but if you want to like achieve a certain look or a certain thing when you animate it, it unfortunately has to be rigged a certain way, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Ads are freaky, it's true. Wait, what shenanigans do you have for those? For what? For my ears? I just got cat ears. Thank you for the cat ears. What do you, or what? For joints. Oh, we'll get to those. I haven't even done the joints. You guys wanted me to work on the torso. So we're doing the torso. Although I probably will be making a backfill for the torso. Let's be real. Let's be real. Why are you crying? Cease your crying. No need to be scared. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just got here. No worries. No worries. No. Okay. Listen. You feel your feelings. Backfills make me cry. It's not something I would have anticipated having be happening. Guys, I showed my chat the backfills that I love, my backfill technique, and they cried, you guys. You have no idea. My chat, they hate backfills. They're scared of them. Backfills are terrible. Wait, what makes them terrible? I'm traumatized. Why are you traumatized? Wait, do you have a rigging story about backfills? Because I haven't rigged with backfills yet. And if you have, and you have a story, I feel like this is relevant and that I should hear it. It feels like maybe something I should know. We're a backfillist chat. God damn it. Guys, you gotta get used to backfills. Backfills were good. I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. The backfills are great. You guys are gonna love backfills. No! I just don't like how they look when you remove the face color. That's fair. A nebulous void of shadow. Anybody else when I think about you? Teehee. Now, I won't lie. This might look like a hot freaking mess when I blend it out, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I might make a horror VTuber using only backfills. It's just like no one's gonna see the entirety of the backfill. You make the backfill so that joints, specifically joints, are seamless. Seamless. Yeah, it's definitely a trust the process situation. It's one of those situations where it's like, if it doesn't turn out, I'll just do it again better. I'll do it again better. I won't lie. I'm having a really good time talking about this stuff with you guys. I'm having a great time. Hello, Senshi-chan. I was gonna say chic. You may like it, but I'm scared. Is this a shading mess before you scare you? Don't be scared, chat. Don't be scared. If anything, I made his pecs way too high. I realized I think I just made his pecs way too high. Oh my god. I broke his sword. Sick. All right, I'm just gonna, I like this section. I'm just gonna manipulate it. We're just gonna push it down. He's just like, calm down. This is way too high. Yeah, that makes way more sense to my brain. How are we doing? Very good. I'm having a lot of fun. We're talking about layer separation for models. My chat has expressed fear, deep-seated fear of backfills, and I personally think they're being a little ridiculous. I think backfills are great, and I've made it my mission now to prove to them that backfills are awesome. And they should love backfills. You should love backfills like I love backfills. Backfills are great. Horror VTuber showed us why she's horror. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Too funny, too funny. Yeah, they are great. Hi, Nova. Hello, Mew. Hello. Hey there, I'm a businessman. Can I buy your socks for 25 schmeckles? I don't have socks. Actually, that's not true. No, I don't have socks. Sorry. I don't have socks. I have stockings. I have stockings. That's all I wear. I wear stockings for days. You're out of luck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No socks here. I wouldn't lead you on. Not like that. Not when it comes to socks. I know how serious the sock market gets. Socks must go up. You know what they say. Got a trip to Singapore. Oh, did I say hi? Thank you for stopping by, Key. I hope you have a great time in Singapore. I hope you have so much fun. Then I'm gonna take your shampoo as insurance. What? You can't take my shampoo. You can't take my shampoo. You see how much hair I have? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how much shampoo I need in order to wash my hair? My God. My God. You can't take my shampoo. You can't take my shampoo. Like, not only do I require a lot of shampoo, I need it for like multiple rounds at least. For real? Yes. Do you have any idea how much ectoplasm builds up? It's nasty. You gotta keep it washed. You can't take my shampoo. You can't take it. You can't have it. You can't have it. I need it. I need my shampoo. Okay, I think we're almost at the point where I have to blend things out. You're quite weird. I like you. Thank you. I mean, yeah. I'm a ghost. I don't know. Have you met a normal VTuber? I don't think normal VTubers exist. Can we be real? Can we be really real? Enki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the hunt. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yes. Aw, man, ads. I don't like you anymore. Goes on twitch.com, goes to affiliated Twitch streamer. Ew, streamer, you have ads. Shit, man, if I could turn off ads forever, I would. I would, but I can't. I have to have them. I love that so much. Inky, a girly into rock music equals awesome sauce. Hell yeah, you are awesome sauce. I'll tell you all about the shenanigans when I'm back. Yes, yes, Key, please do. I already had a few yesterday. I realized I accidentally brought my mom's debit card. Ooh, mom's debit card. Shopping spree. Or I have no battery on my phone, so I had to navigate with the map. Oh my God. Oh my God, a normal map? Holy shit. Stay safe out there, Key. You so lucky I'm stuck on an ad and I can't hear what you're saying. I should wait till ads are over so I can then reiterate. No, it looks like ads should be over. Hello, Low-Res Rex. Hi. Hi. You got 2 tires now. Hopefully they're new tires that could fit your car. Holy shit, I hope so. I hope so. For real, your energy is awesome, Sauls. Thank you. Oh my God. Spinning sheep emojis. The rainbow sheep. Fuck yeah, dude. I love rainbow sheep. I love them. Okay. All right, guys, it's official. I'm going to try and blend this out and we're going to see how this looks. And then if it's still ugly, I'm just going to keep fucking with it until I like it. That's art, baby. That's how art works. So let's go for it. But before I do that, I need a drink. I've been talking a lot. Dude, what do you guys think of this new meta? Instead of saying like, show me your hype, what if I said chicken jockey? Too cringe? I'll be lurking because of Oblivion, but much love and admiration to you. Oh my God, have so much fun playing Oblivion, Rex. Hell yeah. I love that they did a remaster of it. I played the shit out of that game. Guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, there's been a lot of chat energy, and I love your energy. But you guys don't have to tell me when you guys are leaving. It's okay. If you gotta go, I understand. You could just go. It's okay. It's okay. And I just hope you have a good evening. Yeah. But yeah, I have a story about Oblivion. I remember my sibling showing me footage of it, being like, look at this. Look at this. It's a fantasy, like, first-person shooter, but instead of, like, first-person gun, it's first-person sword. And I looked at it, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. Ah, I want to play it. I think it was the backfill that got everybody so chatty. I guess so. I guess so. So I got Oblivion, and I was excited. I was so excited to play because it had Patrick Stewart in it, which is awesome. Patrick Stewart is incredible and amazing. And his moment in that game, iconic. It was a strong start. But I knew something was a little off, like, for me personally, when first-person sword made me giggle. Things were off for me, like, in that first dungeon, right? Because, like, you go through this dungeon, and at the end of the dungeon, there's this guy, and this guy, like, looks you up and down and says, you look like a bard. He kept saying that to me. That was, like, the most common thing. He basically, like how you choose to go through the dungeon, makes this guy, like, decide, like, you're probably this type of character or whatever. And my first playthrough, I was like, oh, well, shit. If you say I'm a bard, I'm a bard. Why would this man lie to me? Why would this stranger that I just met in this dungeon lie to me? I don't think a guy would lie to me. I must be a bard, so I took his word for it, and I went on my merry way, and I went outside. I went outside into the world of Oblivion. And I went to, like, that first town, because, like, where you get spat out, you're, like, next to a town, a city, or something. I'm trying to forget. Anyway, I went into the town, and I was exploring around, and I was talking to people, and I realized there's like this mini game that you could play to, like, talk to people or whatever, and I was just tickled by it. I had so much fun with it. I thought it was so cool. And then it was, like, next level tickled when I realized I got a freaking level from just talking to people. Holy shit, y'all. I was like, oh my god, I am a bard. I'm just talking to these people and I'm getting experience. This is so sick. Bet. I don't know. You should totally say skibbity toilet. Oh no, not that. I have a skibbity toilet in my office. It was given to me by my partner. I don't know why I have it. That's a different story. Don't get me off topic. You can get me off topic really easy. Don't do it. Anyway, so I was, like, power leveling by just talking to these people. I was like, amazing. I'm going to be so powerful at talking. So what I did not realize in the world of Oblivion, and I don't know if they fixed this in the remake or what. I'm kind of hoping they did. But when you level up in Oblivion, the enemies level up too. The stronger you are, the stronger your enemies are. I did not realize this. I didn't realize in me power leveling myself, I was power leveling the enemies as well. Because when I finally decided I think I'm a high enough level, and I went out into the world and, like, stepped through the Oblivion gate, as it were, and faced off against, like, Hellspawn and demons and stuff. Those demons kicked my ass. They kicked it really hard, and it hurt a lot, and I was really confused I was really confused, and for the longest time I was like, I don't understand why this game sucks. Like I was upset that the game was weird like that, but also I couldn't figure out how to play normal style. So my solution to the problem was to cheat. I turned on cheats. I just made myself immortal, and boom, suddenly I had no issue. Suddenly I could play the game. What the hell? Go figure, right? And then it was playable, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed how silly it was. One of my favorite parts about the game is no matter what faction you join, the ultimate reward for any faction is to become the leader of that faction, it seemed like. So eventually when Skyrim came out and I played Skyrim, I was like, is the ultimate reward for factions to be the leader of the faction again? And lo, that was it. if you joined a faction, you became the leader of that faction. So yeah, that was like child me with child logic and stuff. So like the fact that there's a remake that came out, ooh, pickle, yeah. I say core stats, I mean attributes. I'm level 11 with 2 of my core stats max. Yeah, that's probably smart. I mean, like, like looking back on it, yeah, obviously being someone with a high level of speech, you're not probably going to be the most prepared against enemies that will fucking kill you. But I kind of wish, like, as a bard, I had the ability to, like, kill enemies with insults. Like, that would have been cool. that would have been really cool if I could kill enemies with insults. I have my speed and agility at 100 already, so I'd be speedy. Ooh. Oh, man. Whenever it comes to, like, fantasy games and stuff, I love bows and arrows. When I was playing Skyrim, my favorite thing to do would be to wield a bow and arrow and cause it to like do sniper shots with the bow and arrow. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying to get like perfect bullseyes with a bow and arrow. It's my jam. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah. All right, Pipsqueak, have a lovely rest of your night. Right, you're feeling better, so you're gonna work on Model's body? Hell yeah. And yeah, taking breaks is so important, especially when you get frustrated. I have to mentally like remind myself to do that still sometimes, especially when I get upset, because like I feel like I'm hoping I'm getting better at it. Jesus Christ, I hope I'm getting better at it. But I think like I'm a pretty emotional person. I'm a pretty emotional person when it comes right down to it. Hi, Jeffles! Hello, welcome in. Get you a whale first try. Let's see if it happens. Ah, mackerel. Mackerel ain't bad. It's alright, it's a mackerel. Yeah, welcome in, Shuffles. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're having a lovely a day and a good week so far. I know the week is like half done, but I'm gonna blend this out before I like go back to it. Is your day off so pretty good? Hell yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually like I had a good talk with one of my coworkers today at my day job in regards to like some of like the bummed out feelings I feel regarding it, and I feel so much better about stuff. So that part in particular, I'm feeling really jazzed about. Oh, it looks... I didn't realize it till now, but this looks like a ghost with a baseball mitt. It's a ghost with their arms up going, pass me the ball! Pass me the ball, I'm wide open. I'm wide open, pass it to me. Please. Pass it, why aren't you passing it? I know I dropped the ball last time, but I won't drop the ball this time, I swear. He's getting a good stretch, yeah. For real. Ooh, a book of magic. Ooh. You know what would be a good addition to the book of magic? A sweater vest. That'd be pretty cool. Loving the music choice? Yeah. I really gotta like buckle down and create a playlist one of these days. Because I really do like to let Spotify wander, but occasionally a song will play that I'm just like, I love that song. And then later I'm like, I really want to hear that one song. And sometimes I can't remember what the song was. And I'm like, shit. Oh no, I don't remember the song. Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the ghost. All right, guys, say your goodbyes to this ghost, because I'm gonna blend the shit out of him. I just had to have a drink. This isn't Rob Zombie. Who is it? It is... this is an artist called Type O Negative. Type O Negative. Oh, I know them too. I just don't know this one. Yeah. Rathian, I see the cry emojis. Why you cry? Why? You got a rare olive Ridley turtle. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. There's apparently there's a vampire movie currently in theaters. And I'm actually excited because I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. I'm so jazzed. I'm so jazzed. I love vampires. I don't know if you guys know this about me. Actually, you might not. This is a vampire model, by the way. This is a vampire. Hi, if you're new, I just want you to know that this is a vampire, this is a vampire, this is a vampire, and even this is a vampire who I haven't. This will be the next vampire model that I do, making four of them in total. They're all for Vampire the Masquerade. I'm gonna have a stream later about it, and I'm really excited about it. All right, this is Rob Zombie as well. Could you draw a version of yourself, but male and pregnant? Why is the IRS coming in here and asking a Canadian artist to draw themselves male and pregnant? Here, listen, when the IRS rolls in your stream asking for something, you don't tell the IRS no. They're gonna like come after you for all that you own because they're the IRS. So when the IRS says, listen, I want to impreg, you deliver. You deliver. There you go, IRS. Are you satisfied? Impreg. It was Trudeau's order. Trudeau's like, I'm no longer prime minister, but I demand impreg. Thank you for the follow, IRS official account. Thank you for the laugh as well. Oh, incredible. Amazing. I can never die. Do we get tax breaks for making said art? Yeah. Can you imagine? I was like, listen, the IRS came in my stream and they were like, listen, you make MPreg, I'll give you any tax breaks you want. And that's why I demand the tax breaks. What do you mean it doesn't work like that? What do you mean? Although, like, in Canada, we don't have the IRS. We have the CRA. Although I still like I just like imagining that too. Where it's like, listen, it's the IRS. The IRS told me I could do this, CRA. What do you mean I can't do this at CRA? What do you mean? They said it was okay. Just one of those days. CRA sounds less scary, TBH. IRS puts fear into my soul. I don't know why. Are you American? Although, I don't know. I'm Canadian and the IRS scares me. But that's just because, I guess, like, just think about, like, any time the IRS is, like, depicted in any kind of media, right? The IRS is never depicted as the good guys. Or, like, a cool, chill sort of place, right? Like, I think the last time I saw the IRS depicted in, like, a film, for example, was Everything Everywhere All at Once. And admittedly, it was like Jamie Lee Curtis, who I freaking love, and I think she's great. But that place was scary. Your biscuit is a little limp. You should talk to your doctor about that. I'm gonna break something. Yeah, fair. They always say IRS so menacingly too. Yeah, IRS. Ah! I watched a movie recently that had the lead singer of Limp Bizkit in it. It was not a good movie, but the lead singer of Limp Bizkit was integral to the plot in some way. What the frick was that movie? Is that the Y2? Yes, it was the Y2K film. That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did not expect to see him. I'll say that for sure. Another dungeon! Hawk! Exclamation join this dungeon. It's free. Get you some cool loot. You can get my sweater vest. The only catch is you have to be level 8 to wear it. But you could get it at any time. I could confirm this because one of my wives got it. Literally, Hannah rolled up. Hannah joined a dungeon. One dungeon, I think, was all it took. And then Hannah was bequeathed with my vests. It was frankly incredible. I'm level 15 and I still don't have it, Saj. Yeah, I'm hoping that Jeffels gets it. Jeffels has been trying so hard. Oh, I turned it on the... When did that happen? That must have been a keystroke. It didn't ruin it, I would say. Huh. Ha! Just didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Can't complain too much. Yeah, you do have a dope sword. That's right. I only know that movie because Limp Bizkit and the not Snow White actress was in it. It was definitely a bad movie. But yeah, the only thing I can kind of remember from that movie too, it was the fact that the lead singer of Limp Bizkit was in it for some reason. Everything else is gone from my memory. Gone! We got junk. We got cod, blue discus, nice. A marlin, nice. Now, I wouldn't have guessed that there's like several different types of swordfish. If you told me that, I'd be like, no. But there's several different types of marlin or swordfish. It's kind of crazy. I would have never known. Be surprised how many different types of certain animals there are. Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised, but I always am. I always am.
Oh my god, you guys!
Oh my god, Sky is right here! Hi, Sky! Hello! Thank you for the heckin' raid. Welcome in, raiders. You guys just came in time for a raid. Not only for this, but a dungeon is what I meant to say. Type exclamation join. Type exclamation join right now to get in on the second dungeon. You sent them to me at the end. What? Wait, Sky abandoned us? Hi, Hannah. Hello, hello. Wait. Oh, did I just... Wait, was this a raid train? Oh my goodness. Hannah raided Sky, Torisuna, and then Sky raided me. That's so freaking awesome. Welcome in, you guys. Hello. I'm doing very well. Everyone I watched raided into each other. Amazing. Amazing. I love that. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Ripley Boo. I am a ghost VTuber, much like Hannah Yoshida, my wife. And I enjoy all kinds of things. I enjoy horror video games, retro video games, Nintendo video games, and I also love to frickin' draw. And I've been drawing a lot lately. We are in what I'm calling the month of Art Prol. It's Art Prol, where I'll be drawing nothing but I've been drawing nothing but models for like the last couple months now, for a little while. This guy is Rolan. He has arms. The arms are just hidden at the moment. Let me pull up the arms. Where's his arms? Where's his arms? There, he has arms. Gojira-saurus. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the hunt. Mwah, mwah, mwah. To you, Hina, and also to you, Sky. I've been yelling at Sky for way too long. I love you. Yeah. Oh. I'm a floating head now. But yeah, if you have to raid and run, I completely understand. He is our egg boy. This is the egg boy. I've done some other ones as well. Here is James. Here is Vittorio. Yeah, we're just jamming out to tunes and talking about art and random stuff as I try to figure out this guy's shirt so far. But yeah, this is for a future Vampire the Masquerade stream where these live 2D models will be piloted by their players in a game of Vampire the Masquerade, which I'm very excited for. And it's an ambitious project, but I'm freaking determined to see it through and learn how to rig on top of it. First heard the song on the movie Galarian's Ash. I'm not familiar with that movie. I have not heard of that. Oh, wow. Who did that? Jeffels. That's the 1,000th fish. I just got a achievement. Congratulations on catching the 1,000th fish on stream. Holy shit. It's old, based on an old PS2 game. Cool. Hell yeah. Also, chat, if you haven't yet, definitely give Sky a follow. Sky Torisuna, and give Hannah a follow as well. Sky, I don't know if like, what were you playing, my guy? What were you doing? What were you doing? The Coffin of Andy and Lele. Oh, I saw Hannah play that game too. Is that good? Do you enjoy that? I don't even know if you guys are still around. If you're still around, I would love to get your opinion on that game. If you've moved on, I completely understand too. Self-care is very important. I have been yapping up a storm today. It has been one heck of a yappy stream. And you know what? Having a command to tell you the song would be great. So, I'll just tell you instead. The Hate in Me is the name of the song by Godhead. There you go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a good idea. I should look into adding that. I'll look into adding it. I will follow Sky, just not Hannah. Rathian. Rathian, you will follow Hannah and you'll like it. Are you guys ready to count? Are you ready to count at home? Get ready. Let's learn how to count. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are counting, yeah. I'm so proud of you all. Yeah. One, I can only count to 4. 1, 2, something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Raw! Floor. I can't, honestly, I can't hear this song without thinking of that one parrot who also sings this song amazingly. I love that parrot. I love that parrot so much. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Floor. That's a weird looking eye shape that I made. But it's fine. This is fine. This is all part of the process. Hey, I'm not sure you noticed, but you're kind of missing majority of your limbs. You're right. That's embarrassing. But it's okay. It's okay. The truth is, I'm not missing all of my limbs. I may be a floating head, but I am also a floating pair of hands. That's right. That's right. I got my hands still, so it's all right. And not only am I a floating pair of head and a floating pair of hands, I am also a sick-ass pair of legs. That's right. So, in truth, I actually have a majority of my limbs, just not my arms or my torso or the other stuff. So I'm not completely out of luck. Pretty good pair of legs though, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah. Someone said goodnight. Who said goodnight? You gotta go to bed. Good night, Marcus. Thanks again for rating on in. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Yes, yes. Vital organs privileges revoked. This is ghost powers, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Because I can make my limbs, my body disappear. Yep. It's true. Nice legs too. Thank you, Marcus. Okay, we're continuing to blur the hell out of this. And see where it ends up. And then just keep going from there. It's kind of nice. This reminds me of like rendering hair, and that it's kind of just relaxing. You just sort of like draw and then blend. And quite honestly, you guys, I'm just having the most fun yapping and hanging out with all y'all. Tonight especially has been so much fun so far, so I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's time for another dungeon. This is, or what I like to call, another opportunity for Jeffles to get my sweater vest. I clearly lost my sweater vest. You have to find it, chat. Wait, it says I found Gollum? What the fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? Dear Tangia, I know Christmas just came a few months ago, but could you please give me a sweater vest? Yeah, for real. I found the sweater vest and it comes with over-the-shoulder boulder holders. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I hear that the physics on those boulders are ridiculous. Insane, even. But, I mean, they're also awesome. You can't be too mad at them. They're pretty cool. So, hey! This song is in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I love this song. Another dungeon! Exclamation join! Hello, Scully. Hello, hello. Ugh. Ah. Get my body back. Sweater vest rating 100 out of 10. Would find again if I could. Could you imagine the fourth sweater vest found is someone who already has a sweater vest? I don't know how I'd feel about that. Because, like, I want more people to find the sweater vest, but also I want people to actually wear the sweater vest to get the sweater vest. You love the emo? Yeah! I love that one. I'm glad that you like it, too. Hell yeah! May I ask how many keyframes you normally put to a parameter? That is an excellent question. I have not yet rigged a model, so I can't answer that question yet because I don't know. But I did follow a tutorial to get like my feet wet and start practicing like a couple weeks ago. And for the most part, there's some exceptions, but for the most part, the most common keyframes that you're going to put into a parameter is 2 or 3. It's either going to be like toggle on off, like one side, two side, or 3. Like your eyes, for example, you'll have the middle one and then you'll have the looking left and looking right, right? So 3 is the most common. Although that said about the eyes can go up to 4. I'm working with 2 on most. Figure it might make more for more fluid animation. Yeah. I have no strong opinion of that yet myself because I haven't, I wouldn't say I've officially learned rigging yet, but that is the end goal for sure. So if you stick around the stream, once I finish drawing these models that I'm currently working on, you will see me live stream the rigging process as I like sort of stumble through learning how to rig my first ever models. Yeah, funnily enough, the pirate loot, it looks cool, but I don't think the pirate loot is very good. Which is weird, because you think because it's like epic loot, it's like it's gotta be good, right? But yeah. Yeah, that might be the secret sauce. Remove the pirate gear. Maybe increase your chances of finding better loot. Mm-hmm. More gummy worms! Yes! I love gummy worms, especially wet ones from the lake. Let's go. Give me those gummy worms. I don't care. I'll put them in my mouth. Exclamation joy, get down on this. Nice. Watch Shuffles get the vest. Yeah, that would be huge. At least, like, if, like, at least I feel like you have a better chance now, Jeffles. At least you have a better chance. Can I cash in my luck for finding it? Yeah, your fishing luck. If only. It seems though the gods have said that, Jeffles, you will have fishing luck and you will have meddling, middle of the ground luck otherwise. So saith the gods. Move the jaw, cry out loud. Ragged they come and ragged they kill. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Ragged they come and ragged they kill. Oh no, I have to sneeze. I'm good. Just kidding. Oh, I still feel like I have to. It's one of those lingering ones. It's the lingering sneeze. It's the worst kind of sneeze. I can't think of a worse kind of fate. Oh! Oh! Suggest something for Tangia Dungeon. Jeffel's lemon sword. A sword made out of lemons. Done. Done. I'm making note of it now. I'm making note. Hold on, let me just open up my little notes. Bless you. Thank you. I didn't sneeze, though. I don't feel like it's earned. I don't think I earned that. Bless you. Ragged the commander, ragged the kill. Ragged the commander, ragged the kill. All right. Okay, I made a sword made of lemons. Okay. If I can't get the vest, I better get my own sword. Yeah. I should hopefully have time this weekend to draw that up. So that'll be fun. What made you choose lemons? I love lemons. Uh, your Discord name slash Minecraft name is Lemon Boy, and my Tangy avatar is a lemon. All right, perfect. All right. I love that. Thank you for explaining. How beautiful. Plus, I can squeeze the juice in the hater's eyes. Oh, yeah, that would suck. Oh my god, to be struck down by that would hurt your eyeballs. The haters either wouldn't see it coming or it'd be too late. It'd just be too late. Holy mackerel. Getting close to 10k. Holy crow! That's real holy mackerel. Look at that. Another Tangia dungeon. Put exclamation join to get in on it. Get my sweater vest. I have some homework for this weekend, which I'm excited for. Gotta make a cool ass lemon sword. Let's go. It's gonna be sick. I got in on time. Nice. Black. Black. I love this song. Black. Black. Nice, we got a trolley for all of this. Blah. Doop 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 doop. Is he telling them to balk? On the right wing, balk! Balk! Another dungeon. Goddamn, come on now. Gotta get Jeffels something cool, come on! And of course, if anyone else finds something cool, that's also awesome. It just seems like Jeffels has some bad luck. And also, seriously, Rathian, thank you so much for spoiling everyone with these heckin' dungeons. It's very kind of sweet. A coffee cup. Nice. Wah! Wah! Ah. Didn't you already you have an orc axe, don't you? But also, who cares? You have like the coolest sword ever. Orc axe, schmork axe, what the hell? I don't have the axe, but we'll happily add it to the collection. Nice. Nice. Well, at least there's that, I guess. This is what it's like. Another dungeon! We have been blessed this day. I can see it's because Roland Darby has left his shirt ironing to me. look so severe because I'm using a really dark color, but I think it's gonna look nice once I've softened it with like lower opacity. I like adding dimension. Look, see, like that. It's more subtle, but it's like he's wearing it. Trust the process. It's very that situation. I don't know what it is with me, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna draw like the wrinkliest shirts you've ever seen in your life. They're gonna be so wrinkly. I trust. I'm just teasing. Yeah, no worries. No worries. See, it's normal people like take their laundry to like the dry cleaners or whatever. Rolan has a guy. He has a special guy that he goes to. He might be a little unique with his methods. But, you know. They say he's the best. Worlds collide! Another dungeon, hark! This is the wrinkling degree of my shirts. I just play a role-playing game to live out the fantasy of having fresh pressed shirts. I love that, yeah. It's kind of like with me, honestly, because like my clothing is perpetually covered in cat hair from Nadia and Rummy. So I roleplay characters that don't have cat hair perpetually on their clothes to feel alive. You think Rolan would roll out the wrinkles? How does Rolan feel about rollout puns? How would he feel about that? Is he a pun guy? Would he groan at puns? Is he too cool for puns? I'll roll him out one after the other. You'll find that out anyway, just like before. I'm about to break. I'm about to break. He might roll his eyes, though. I find bliss in ignorance over and over again. You're going on the list, Jevels. Break. Shut up. I brought the lucky cat. Oh, good call, good call. Shut up. I'm all about puns. Roland Darby Fitzgerald is above such things. That makes sense. That makes sense. What if, oh my god, I know this isn't Roland Darby, but imagine a Ventrue who could only drink from people who enjoy puns. Now that is some like that's like fish mulk behavior. But it's interesting because it's not a Malkavian. It's Ventrue. With the very, you're just like, he walks up, he's like, hi. It's like, all right, we need to feed you, right? You're hungry? It's like, yes, I'm very hungry. I'm very thirsty. I have to drink blood right now. All right, no worries. Let's help you. I will help you find a vessel suitable to your unique palate, my liege. Tell me, Ventrue, what are you in the mood for? What do you drink from? I drink from those who enjoyeth the puns. Sorry, sir. What? Say that. What? What? Hi, P Gamer. Hello. Welcome in. We must find someone. Wait, that's a first. A whole ass car? Jeffels found it. Oh my god. Just go to Japan. He'd never go. Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine a Ventrue just being like in a club, testing out puns until he finds a vessel who doesn't groan at them? Just one person who's just like, doesn't groan at the pun. He's like, yes, I found my vessel. You have to choose at some point who needs to die. I would vote for, I would vote to keep Rolan. Now, just a heads up, guys. It's Rolan, no D. It's Rolan. The D comes in the last name, Darby. Yeah, Rolan. So the puns still work, but just there's no D. There's no D, guys. There's no D. Don't do it. I'm having a moment. Where my brain's like, say it. And I'm like, don't say it. I'm not going to say it. But yeah, hi, B Gamer. Welcome in. How are you heckin' doing? I hope work's been treating you well. I also hope you had a good long weekend. I hope you had a long weekend. My goodness. Ooh, grass on the sunfish. Tired but alive. My name is Rolan Darby Fitzgerald. Friends call me Darby. You may address me as Rolan or Mr. Fitzgerald. I wish my weekends are long. Only Sundays are off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is the pay good? Do I have to haunt some butts? Let me know. I will haunt butts. Butts will be haunted. You let your phone win this time? I won't lie. His shirt's starting to look kind of nightmarish. Nightmarish and like it's summoning a demon, but it's fine. It's fine. Trust the process. Trust it. Trust it. The pay's good, but having to work long hours, that sucks. That definitely sucks. Hark! Another dungeon! Exclamation join! Get in on this heckin' dungeon. Also, I'm a slow as fuck artist. I've, like, the whole stream so far has just been working on this shirt. So it would really suck if I got to the end and I'm like, I hate it all and scrap it, but I won't. I do like it. I'm gonna make this work. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Whoa, trolley, nice. Oh yeah, I had like good magic news. I treated myself. There was a secret lair for Deadpool that came out, and I got myself Deadpool cards because some of the cards in the set I actually used in my commander decks. So I was like, well, that's an easy purchase. That's an easy yes. I love Deadpool. So now I will add the Deadpool saw in half to my decks. I'm very excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another Tangier dungeon. Another one. He's not wearing... Jeffels isn't wearing the pirate stuff anymore, Tangier dungeon. You could give him the vest. No one would be mad, Tangier dungeon, if you gave him the vest. Just saying. Nice. Already started pre-ordering the Final Fantasy cards. Already the 4 commander decks and a booster box pre-ordered. Ooh, wait. Where did you pre-order them from? Ooh, wait, who's in my chat? Don't worry, chat. Okay, I can't really say too much. I can't say too much, but I want to pre-order one. But I have not found luck with a place that has them. Local game store, that would do it. That would do it. Okay. That's good to know. An officer sword. That's not my sweater vest. Game. I can already picture my mom looking at me in disappointment. Don't tell her, but I'm projecting to spend at least 500. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. No judgment for me. I can't judge. I can't judge. I got Bloomborough collector's cards. You know what? I looked to see how much the collector cards for Final Fantasy are, and I don't know how much they are in USD, because of course I'm looking at stores in Canadian, but they're ridiculous. Listen, I spent a lot of money, right? The one box of the collector cards for Bloomborough was like 500 Canadian. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. The collector, a box of collector boosters for Final Fantasy, when I checked, it is $800 Canadian. Oh, which is just like, Jesus Christ. I'm excited for the Final Fantasy set, but I'm not excited to drop that kind of money on the Final Fantasy set, you know what I mean? But like if you're into it and you have the money and you're good and you want it and it brings you joy, no judgment for me, man. No judgment for me. Life's too short. Life's too short. Hi, Mortish Noir. Hi. Welcome in. How are you heckin' doing? My chat, if you haven't, please give Mortish Noir a follow. I met Mortish Noir through the Booze Crew, and I think she is fantastic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How you doing? You're good? So glad. I'm also doing really good. I'm working on this model. Just been rendering the shirt, kind of. I have no real plan. I'm just sort of like feeling it out, for better or worse. And regardless, I'm having a good time. You know, I'm having a good time. Oh, right. That's why it's looking weird, because I'm using the wrong blend brush. There we go. That's way better. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. You like how the folds are? Thank you. Yeah. I have a reference that I was kind of like sketching from. And then the idea is like I drew all the lines out and then I just blend the frickin' crap out of it. And then I'll lower the opacity and then put lights down and see if I like it. And if I don't like it, just keep mushing and mashing it around till I do like it. Yeah. It definitely looks a little scary. I won't lie. So if you're sitting there going, I don't know about this, Ripley, it is, don't worry. You're not alone. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be great. But I had a lot of fun. We were talking about like all kinds of stuff during today's stream. Like we talked about like different techniques for separating the layers and stuff. We talked about backfills. And I am determined. I'm determined to show you guys how awesome backfills are. Right now you have a booster bundle, the starter kit, and a pre-release kit. That's not so bad. Yeah, I want to get my hands on the precons, but so far, and I haven't done too much digging, but it looks like a lot of the precons are already sold out. That's pre-order, which is nuts. Which is nuts. There's a Tangia dungeon going on. If you want to join the Tangia dungeon, it's free. All you got to do is type !join. And you could get some cool loot, like my sweater vest. What is this song? Damn, you're so hot is like one of the lyrics. I love that. What is that? You're so hot. God damn it. You're so hot. Damn. Another Tangia dungeon. Amazing. Incredible. Damn, you're so hot. Me to all my friends. Damn, you're so hot! That side definitely looks strange, but that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then I can look at the whole thing and just be like, ha, what did I do? Huh. Now this part may just make him look like he has like sweaty armpits. That'd be funny. If it does, I'll have to fix it. He's a vampire. Vampires don't sweat. I suppose maybe if they had Blush of Life on, they would. Maybe, but nah. Roland's above sweating. He doesn't sweat.
Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god,
Spyco Live is here. Hi, Spyco. Rock and Stone. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Spyco. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Ripley Boo. I am a ghost VTuber, and today I am drawing. I'm still working on models, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. How was your stream? What the hell? Wait. You were playing Creepy Redneck. Oh. You were playing Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. What the hell? That sounds incredible. Also, thank you so much for the 14 months, Spyco. That's very kind and sweet. Thank you. Thank you for that. Steam was so great. Game came out yesterday. Holy crap. How fun is it? The title makes it seem like it is so much fun. You would like it. What is it about? Maybe you don't have to explain. I can check out your VOD. I can check out your VOD. It sounds like a really fun game. It's so funny. Sweet. Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds incredible. Is it like a point and click adventure? I like dinosaurs. That reminds me, chat. I have to do a couple hand cam streams at some point in the future. I have 2 candy kits that I want to put together at some point, and I also have a dinosaur that I need to excavate. I have a dinosaur kit that I have to excavate. It's a brontosaurus, and he's trapped. He's trapped in the sand, and I have to free him. He has to be free. It's a Metroidvania set in a fictional game series inspired by Resident Evil. There is no CRDM 1 or 2. Oh, okay. Speaking of dinosaurs, Paleo Pines is free on Amazon Prime Gaming. Ooh, okay. Metroidvania is a match 3 Metroidvania. Paleo Pines is an awesome game. Hell yeah. I don't understand what that means. I'm familiar with like Metroidvanias being like the type of game where it's like a rogue. Well, it's not a roguelike, but it's like, it's, you know, there's an environment and it's 2D and there's doors up and down and left and right. Very Silk Song, very that. Why can't I think of the first one? First game. Silk Song. You know, Candy Crush? That but rooms and funny jokes. Oh, okay. Cool. Hell yeah. It sounds awesome. Sounds awesome, TBH. It's 18/19 opening day. Okay. One of the devs showed up in stream, which was cool. That is cool. Well, congratulations. That's always cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll definitely check that out. What is it called again? It was Dinosaur. I'm just going to scroll up. I have this power. I can do this. All right. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Oh, the music alone immediately. Oh my God. I forget what that little dinosaur is. It's like little chicken dinosaur. He's holding a gun. Watch out. It looks amazing. Perfect. I've added it to my wish list. Beautiful. Funny game starring dinosaurs. Say less. Say less. But yeah, thank you again for raiding in, Spyco. I really appreciate that. We're just vibing and listening to tunes. If you got to raid and run though, because I know how it is after you stream. Sometimes you're tired. You got stuff you want to do before you go to bed. I appreciate it. It was made by a studio that I always play their games. Ah, understood. Yeah, have a good night, Poke Leo. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Oh, I'm staying up until 12. Oh shit. I don't even stay up that late on weekdays. Oh my goodness. I know our time zones are different, but like for me, I don't stay up that late. NS2 pre-orders are tonight. What's NS2 stand for? What does this stand for? What does it mean? I think like the only pre-order thing I was, Nintendo Switch 2. Duh. Okay, I got it. Gotta be locked in. Hell yeah, Spyco, wishing you the best. I am legit excited for Tomodachi Life. I'm excited that they finally released that, and I'm excited to play it. That's gonna be sick. Yeah, and maybe I would have done a pre-order for the Switch too, but I already bought an adult thing and it kind of like took a lot of my money, so I gotta be a little conservative for a little while, but man, it was so worth it. I bought myself a couch. I bought a couch and I love it. It's the coolest couch ever. It is the coolest couch ever. I love it so much. Yeah. It was one of the things I on my list of goals to like do this year, and I did it. So that's one goal down. One goal down. I'm already pre-ordering the MTG set. Can't afford a Switch 2. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. This is you got to pick and choose what brings you joy. Cuz yeah, the way that I see it is if the Switch 2 is successful, and I kind of feel like it might be. It might be. It might be. It ain't going nowhere. Cuz I certainly didn't buy the Switch when it first came out. But I don't regret getting it, and I feel that way about Switch 2. I'll probably pick it up eventually. And my only cope probably is that I could claim the Switch 2 on my taxes. That's like my mad cope move. Whenever you get a Switch 2, know that I have a lobby. Yeah, it's already successful. Nintendo's personal pre-orders already sold out. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Oh, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I something, yeah. This is my last resort. Hell yeah. I want to play. Yes, I want to play MK World with you as well. That game does look like so much freaking fun. And apparently, Mario Party Jamboree is going to have a Switch 2 sort of expansion, which is cool because the Joy-Cons have like the mouse feature in that they work like mice. That'll be interesting to see. Like honestly, like the thing I love most about Nintendo games is all of the games that you can play with friends. Like I do consider it the multiplayer console. Like most of the games that I enjoy on Nintendo Switch that I play over and over again, they're not one-player games. They're all multiplayer games. Losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight. Losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. All right. Ah. They seem to be fully jumping into that with the... Oh. What is happening with my tracking? My phone's like, I'm giving up. I'm quitting. You're singing this song. I don't like you. You can't quit on me, phone. Jumping into that with the chat. Yeah. The camera I'm not really interested in. I remember when I was watching the showcase and I saw that they're like, yeah, you can have video chat with your friends. Shows the system. Shows that like the video chat runs at like 4 frames a second. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. If I want to do video chat with my friends while playing that, I'll just stream, or I don't know, I'll run the Discord off of my computer. We're good. Oh girl, she was chugging. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh, Nintendo, you're trying. That's so cute. You're so cute, Nintendo. Certainly, I certainly don't. I do not give a shit about the camera for the Switch 2. $20. Hello, blame the media. Hello, welcome in. Oh, a Marlin. Nice, nice, nice. The sad news is that Dry Bones doesn't have any costumes in World. I'm upset about it. Wait, does he exist in World at least? Dry Bones exist, right? Can finally lay down. Good, B Gamer, you deserve it. He does, yeah. Okay, so they brought him in, but they're like, listen, Dry Bones has to be as naked as the day he was born. He can't have costumes. How are we supposed to know he is Dry Bones if he is clothed? Shy Guy gets costumes. But no. I do, at the very least, I feel like they should have allowed Dry Bones to be able to wear a hat. Also, here's the other thing. Are there Koopas in the game? Because if there are Koopas in the game, and those Koopas can wear clothes, but Dry Bones can't, that is some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Chat, I need you guys to know I'm a diehard boner, okay? We're part of the boner gang when it comes to Mario Kart. Bone gang for life. Dry bones all day, all the time. We are boners. It's true. It's true. It was sad that they didn't put Dry Bones into Mario Party, but like I'm glad at least that they didn't remove him from Mario Kart. That would have been a travesty. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of these lines that I'm definitely not going to use. Because I've gone real ham with these wrinkles, I tell you. I don't need these lines. Pay Nintendo for Dry Bones costumes. Yeah, that's all we have to do. Just bully them. Because, like, if, and I don't know if this is true, but if it turns out that, like, the whole reason they came out with Tomodachi Life is they're like, listen, the American people, the people in North America have abused us and bullied us relentlessly for years, so we had to give them Tomodachi Life so that they would shut the fuck up. Then that's what we have to do with Dry Bones, where you just have to constantly, every time that there's a direct, we do the whole bingo cards where it's like, Dry Bones gets costumes, or the tweets that I see sometimes, it is like, well, if Dry Bones gets costumes, I'll buy everyone who comments on this the DLC or something. That's how it works. That's how you get them to do it. Okay, I'm actually gonna erase this line too, because I realize it makes it look like his pecs start at his armpits. And in a way, you could say the muscles do start at the armpits. There is a muscle that connects it there, but no, not that high. That's too high. Those are high boobies. It's too high. Too high. Okay, it's a solid start. It's a solid start, I'd say. I paid $10 for them. Yeah, I would too, honestly. I don't know. Like, I just want him to have hats. Like, he doesn't have to have full-on outfits. And I could be swayed if I could see the outfits. But right now, like, when I think of, like, things that I would love to see Dry Bones rock, my mind jumps to like I want him to wear like cute rabbit ears. That would be so cute. Cute rabbit ears or a crown. That would also be really cute. Yeah, pirate dry bones. Oh yeah. Punk costume with like bones, a bone mohawk. That would be cool. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. Nintendo Nintendo, pick up the phone. We have some $1,000,000 ideas for you. Nintendo, I will pay. 3D arts, yeah. Pirate dry bones would be so cute. Like, okay, like it reminds me of Mario Party 2, right? Because like Mario Party 2 was my favorite of all the Mario parties, and it still kind of is to this day. And the main reason why I consider Mario Party 2 to be so amazing, Cowboy. Yeah, cowboy dry bones. But like that was the thing. Like when you would go to a board in Mario Party 2, your characters would wear costumes based on the theme of the land. I honestly wish they would bring that back. Holy shit. Bring back like costumes. Put the characters in costumes when they go to a freaking board and like I'm not even talking like man, it was the coolest. Frick, I love that game so much. I love that game. Yeah, cowboy dry bones. You're welcome, Nintendo. You're welcome for that. Oh my god. Genius. Genius. Okay, I'm going to remove the lines down here too. The lines at the hips make sense, but these ones don't really make sense in my mind anymore. I don't need them. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Pirate dry bones. Cowboy dry bones. Witch dry bones. Dry bones in a witch's hat. Wizard dry bones. Space dry bones. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. I love it so much. What is that? There's something weird going on here. Oh, it's probably a leftover from the lines. Yes, it is. Aha! I figured it out. Space dry bones. Trying to think of other dry bones. We could still cook. We could cook. We could cook. Mermaid dry bones. Mermaid dry bones. Oh my god. Dry bones wearing Mario and or Luigi's hat. That's easy. Maybe too easy. Okay, switch time. All right, bye, Spyco. Good luck. Get it. Oh shit! I just realized I lost track of time. I was just having way too much fun. Okay, well, a lot of progress was made. A lot of progress was made. Admittedly, only on this shirt, but it's a solid start at least. So I will be live again tomorrow night, drawing more. So I'll be finalizing the shirt, adding some light, maybe. There's not much light to add, but I'll figure it out. I might darken the shirt so that I could add light to it, because it's pretty light as it is. But we'll figure this shirt out, get it looking good, and hopefully moving on to the sleeves. I kind of lied with the torso bit, I guess. I'll probably work on the collar next now that I think about it, but it kind of makes sense to like do all of the pieces of the shirt before moving on, I think. So I lied a little bit, but we're still doing the torso, so it's just a little lie, just a smidgen, just a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, guys, I want to say a huge thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Tonight was so much heckin' fun. I had a blast yapping with all of you guys. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for that. I want to make sure I say another huge shout out to Spygo Live and Sky Torisuna for raiding on in and sharing your communities with mine. It's very kind and sweet. So thank you for doing that. Thank you everybody for the follows, for all of your support, the biddies, the subs, all that support to my stream goes right back into my stream. So thank you for directly supporting me. I really appreciate you very much. Yeah, I'm so happy to see you every time you say hi, Blame the Media. And you too, Para. I'm glad that you're hanging out and watching the chaos unfold. Of course, this I know I said it before, but just to reiterate, if there's anything that I ever do that you want me to change on this, don't hesitate to let me know your thoughts. Otherwise I will go buck wild. Your feedback is very important to me, for sure. All right, guys, I will be posting this VOD to YouTube. So if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button and subscribe, as it helps my channel grow and it helps others find my channel too. I'm getting closer to 500 followers over on YouTube all the time. So if you haven't yet, please consider giving me a follow on the YouTube and getting me closer to that 500 benchmark. It'll be huge, a step towards monetization. I'd really appreciate it very much. Yes. And of course, I'm streaming during the evenings. So if you want to keep up with my streaming schedule and what the heck I am up to, please follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, or join the Discord as I update all of those places pretty heckin' regularly. Thank you for being here, Low Res. I hope you had a lot of fun playing Oblivion. I hope it was a good heckin' time. Yeah. All right. We're going to raid out before the ads hit. So here are the raid messages to copy paste. Be ye subbed or not subbed, whichever works best for you, as I love to spread the love here on my heckin' channel. Give me a second here and I will find a target to raid and say hello to. I'm also drink more water. I did so much talking today, but I had so much heckin' fun. All right, we're gonna raid someone. We're gonna raid an artist that I truly admire. I think she's cool as fuck. I just need my raid thing to cooperate. We'll raid it over there and say hi. We're gonna raid Rummy VTuber. Rummy is the paranormal punk. I think she's cool. I think she has wicked style. And I don't know. I just really admire her art. She's an artist. She's incredible. Fantastic. Currently playing Pathologic 2. So we'll go over and we'll say hello. Hello. So, once again, guys, thanks again for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow night for more art where we will finish this shirt and make it less wrinkly and more stylish. Yeah, it'll be good. It's a very trust the process situation, but until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Okay. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.